Oh, there we go. Now we're working. Hello, everybody. What is going on? It's your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master Rose here. Back at it again with another Stories from the Savagelands video. If you guys did not watch the previous episode, what the hell are you guys doing? Go watch that episode, especially because my players once again did something that made me want to drink. So, love you guys. But if you
Mhm.
just need a quick refresher, Bucket had given over the information on where Locarius is. They ventured down underneath the city to find the crashed Xeon spaceship that essentially just powers the city of Ironhelm. And from there, they went ahead and explored the ship. They overheard plans of the Lord of Rust basically fusing with Locarius to become basically unstoppable. And while the villains were making their escape, Church and Max decided it would be funny to pull the fastball special, except instead of just hitting the dude, they decided to go straight for the nuts.
It was personal.
It was personal. I get it. And we ended off the last session by introducing the new and improved Phallaton, which you guys can see right here. Phallaton, first awake, leader of them all now. And he said that he has specifically chosen to travel with the party and help bring a stop to the Lord of Rust. So that is where we left off last session, kind of opening the curtains and whatnot. You guys are unwinding from uh essentially what you guys did. And as you guys are
Mhm.
walking back to the sleeping quarters and whatnot, once again, Church trips over something and once again gets locked into a closet. Um, you guys once again start trying to open the door, and he's like, "Hey, don't worry, I got this. You know, I'll see you guys later." And so you guys walk off, and we're going to open the curtains on Max. Everybody does get a long rest. I'll let everybody know that right now. But Max, while you do get a long rest, you are practically haunted the entire night. As you go to sleep, you begin to dream, and the dreams, let's be honest, they're not necessarily great. You are taken back to when you were in the Society of Humane Experimentation, otherwise known as SO. So, they experimented on you and caused a lot of pain, essentially. They caused a lot of pain and suffering. But then things start to look up a little bit because you're taken back to when you made your escape. And you ran just as far as you could until you made it to the town of Deep Slate, where you met uh, Rexius, Hugin, and all of them. And you've been happy ever since. As you wake up, you know, these dreams have kind of been haunting you off and on for a little bit, but you think nothing of it. So, how will you be, uh, Rexius? I did just see your message. It's S.O.H.E. Society of Humane Experimentation.
Yeah, usually when you do those, you wouldn't include the O. So I was like, is it so there's she?
I know, right? And I don't know. It came to me when I was writing the notes. But anyways, Max, how are you
Oh,
what's your kind of like your morning routine?
I just wake up. Well, after getting traumatized by literally a bad flashback, I just sit there contemplating, get a sip of coffee, and definitely write this in the books.
All right.
Wow, just yeah, because like I do have regrets, but I didn't want to continue with that pain. So as much as I would tell my companions, I'm not close. I feel like I'm not that close, but close enough that I could tell them. But I don't think I want to tell them in the middle of the day like this.
Yeah, fair enough. Um So as you get up, kind of do your morning routine. Um,
Yeah.
uh, hang on, words. Jeez Louise, lost my train of thought. You receive one of the helper bots comes up to you and says to you, excuse me, I'm so
Hmm.
sorry to bother you, but I know you're one of Rexius's associates, and
Yeah.
um I short version, I didn't want to bother him with this. I was wondering if you would be willing to head over to the kind of the shipment area of Ironhelm, just because we have some medical supplies from out of town and they've arrived today, but all of us medbots are super busy, and I don't want
Uh,
to burden our master with this.
all right, I'll handle this. It's just shipments. I obviously will, of course, do it the correct signature, and I will make sure everything goes smoothly.
So,
Hopefully, you don't
as you are
overcharge us.
walking, make me as you exit and you start making your way over to the shipment area, make me a perception check.
This one in perception. Let's see how this goes. A 12.
A 12 is just enough. You can't help but shake the feeling like you're being followed. Like you turn around and, you know, nothing's there. Everyone's just kind of moving around, enjoying their day. Nothing too out of the ordinary, but you can't help but shake the feeling that you're being followed.
Mm.
All of a sudden, as you walk past an alleyway, you hear a feminine voice say, "Hey, hey, hey, you, yeah, you, the panda,
Hmm.
come into this
Yeah.
alley."
Hmm. Why? Why would I come to this alley? Because
Um,
obviously
because I've
this looks
fallen and I
suspicious.
can't get up.
No, no, no. I feel like this is a trick because you think I'm new to this.
No tricks, no tricks. I swear. I don't have legs, and I kind of need some help. Roll an insight check.
Oh, hmm. Okay, yeah, this person's suspicious. Let's see inside, which is also +1. Oh my god, a nat 20. We got a nat 20 this time.
With a nat
21.
20, you can tell there are no shady or evil intentions. Whoever is calling to you desperately needs help.
All right, I'll help. I just go to the alley very cautiously, of course.
So you walk into the alley very cautiously, and she says, "Hey, hey, down here." And as you look down, you see a dagger.
A dagger.
Hi, my name is Stabby. It's such a pleasure to meet you. You must be
A
the
sentient
red
dagger?
panda that I have heard so much about. So I'll give you the short version. The last person
Yeah.
who had me kind of didn't like that I was well, let's just say very quirky.
Sentient.
So sentient, quirky, same thing, really. Um, I mean,
Hmm.
aren't we all a little quirky? So basically, I, as you can see, I am a dagger. I am stabby,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of, I kind of need to be in the hands of someone, and I really want to stab some people. Do you think you would be able to help me with
Hmm.
that?
Depends on who we get to stab. Is well, I mean, I have some. I mean, I know plenty of bad people who we can stab.
Oh, of course, yes,
We stab.
bad people. Those are the only people we're stabbing, of course.
I pick up the dagger.
You pick up the dagger, and on the hilt, you see a circular uh turquoise gem, and it projects a hologram Not like right in your face, but kind of just like you're face to face with it essentially. And you see
Hmm.
a very feminine looking face, nice winged eyelashes, kind of like uh I'm trying to find the best way to explain this. Basically, think of like a Barbie doll. Okay, the Barbie doll,
Uh-huh.
it has a Barbie doll face basically.
Ah.
And she smiles and she says, "Well, it's an absolute pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And hey, do you know those people?" You turn around and suddenly there are two people standing in front of you. And the uniforms that they're wearing, they terrify you. They wear navy blue jumpsuits with an
Nope, I don't know those
abbreviation
people.
on the jumpsuit that says S.O.H.E.
Oh, I don't know these people. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run.
Real quick, I will go ahead and send you the link to the map.
Oh, heck.
All right, only Max is joining this one. And then I will send you the stats for Stabby via personal
Aw.
message.
As much as I would stab them, there's like 2 people and I'm 1 person. I can stab 1, but I can't stab them all.
So you pick up the dagger and you see these people, and Stabby sees like the expression on your face, the absolute fear and terror, and she says to you, "Are these bad people?
Very bad people.
Then let's stab them!"
Hmm. Alright.
Alrighty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I created this thing and I think I've grown too much of a personal attachment to it.
I already love it.
Rex, if
You
you're
gave
trying to
me a
talk, we
sentient
cannot
dagger.
hear you, but just by the hand motions, I can tell that is probably.
I was saying I do it all the time, constantly. Every campaign, so many times. It's one of the reasons I keep like a DM PC when I run is that, and then I have a way to directly influence the party without having to like railroad everybody. I can just have a character who goes, "That's a really bad idea. Don't do that. We're all gonna die."
All
Well, I mean,
right,
I
so
am going to get captured
Okay, that
so
being
somehow.
said,
we do that, and I gotta fix this. All right, so our beautiful faces are going to disappear for a moment, and here we are, Owlbear Rodeo. So, um, bear with me for just one moment as I need to. I need to fix this. Jeez Louise. Max, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Alright. 7. A bad roll of the day.
Max got herself a 7. And the employees got themselves a 21.
Wow.
So they are both going to start first. But first, uh, shout out to Rexius, who was able to help me test this out. So hopefully everything goes good again. If we go here and then here, stream, and then we hit play. All right. Can everyone in general hear the music?
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, great. We're already running into technical difficulties.
Not at the moment, but the volume might just be too low again.
How about now?
A little bit, real quiet.
I can't hear none.
Uh,
To watch the live stream, I gotta go to live stream.
okay, what about now?
Oh, I can hear.
Alright. So now, unfortunate downside is in order for you guys to be able to hear it, I have to have the volumes high.
I look to add those.
Oh my god, Discord says they cannot detect my mic. I gotta refresh my Discord.
That opened up. All right. So we are currently at round one, and the So employees are moving first. So. All right. So employee number one. Oh god, that's gonna get confusing very quickly. You see
Ew.
him holding a blaster towards you with a where a bullet would normally come out. It's very rectangular in shape. Putting two and two together, you realize that he is about to try and shoot a net at you.
Please miss, please miss.
Does a 17 hit?
Let me check my armor class. Oh yeah, it does.
All right.
Dang.
So, while this net does not do any damage, it launches at you, and let me just make sure. Okay, all right. So you are now currently restrained. So let's go ahead. I'll put a condition mark on you that is restrained. There we go. So now so now everybody knows that you are currently restrained inside of the net. And then the second employee is going to move 5, 10 feet towards you and begin to pick you up, and that is going to be his turn.
I'm just gonna bite the net.
You
I'm
said
gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery.
I can barely hear you guys, and all right.
Yeah.
So, you are activating Primal Savagery on the net.
Yeah, I'm biting the net with Primal Savagery, as in I use my teeth to bite the net. I think 19, does that hit?
A 19 does hit.
Then that's gonna take about 14 acid damage, as in it just released me.
All right, so you are released. I will go ahead and remove the restrained condition from your character. And all right, let me, because now it is top of the round 2.
Oh yeah, I have bonus action. I still have my bonus action, as in my bonus action. I just died.
You said your bonus action is going to be what?
Hide.
Ah, fair enough. All right, so a bonus action to hide. Let me see if there's a condition mark for hidden. There's one for invisible. Okay.
Well, I mean, we can't exactly count it as invisible since this is more like a stealthy sort of hidden type way. I mean, I could literally just cast invisibility, but wait, let me check my spell list. Do I have the spell for invisibility just to make this work? Nope. I just hid, so you know, I literally just stealthily hid. So I just roll stealth, just hide.
Alright, go ahead and roll that stealth check.
14.
Alright.
Wow.
14. So we'll move Max up, and now it is round 2 proper. And then looking at their stat block. So seeing you kind of just like vanish into what seems like thin air, they are actively searching for you, making a perception check for 1. Okay, that one does not see you, and they have to meter feet of 14. Second one got a modified 20, so they are able to see you, and it
just gonna stab them.
And it just so happens to be the one that you are actually right across from, but it is still their turn. So he is going to go ahead and he draws out a net blaster of sorts, but because he is within 5 feet of you, that imposes a disadvantage. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that. I got a 7 and a natural 1. So, as he goes to fire the net, matter of fact, he got a natural 1.
Just cut it.
So as he goes to fire the net, you are just like, you just kind of like stand there nonchalantly and just cut the net. And he's like, uh-oh. And now it is your turn.
I'm just gonna laugh at him for a bit before I just start. Well, since I couldn't exactly do a sneak attack, and since she is a and since Stabby's a little dagger, let's see, so I just roll as if it was just a dagger. Hit is dex or strength plus 2. So, I guess to roll for me to hit, it was just, I guess I don't know. Do I just roll it like a regular dagger?
Yeah, roll it like a dagger, and then whatever you get, just add a +2 onto it. Because I tried looking at a +2 dagger on D&D Beyond, and I just could not find it.
Oh, well, 17 plus 2, 19.
19, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Uh, 5 damage. This is piercing damage, as in I'm just stabbing him.
And it is a +2 dagger. That +2 also applies to damage, so you did a grand total of 7 points of damage. As you thrust the dagger,
I just stabbed him, not just to watch him scream.
He kind of doubles over. He's like, and just screams in pain, and you hear Stabby just laughing like horror movie, like.
Yay.
Yes! Stab! Blood!
Oh, I found it. I found the +2 dagger. I put it in my inventory. I actually found it.
Oh, yay. Good job. All right.
I'm
Is
just,
there
I'm just not,
anything
I'm
else?
just went. Oh, okay. Yeah, I found it.
All right,
Yeah, I
fantastic.
put it in my inventory. So let's see. I mean, I could just, I could just hide. I literally just stabbed him and just hide. I went shh, as I back away slowly. 22. I up the difficulty of 22.
Oh boy. All right. So it is top of the round, round 3. And the employee number 1 is going to rush over to his companion and he's like, "Are you okay?" And the one that got stabbed is like, "That bitch just fucking stabbed me! I thought you said it was harmless!" The other one responds, I mean, that's what they told us. They told us it was harmless. And they are both going to
Harmless.
make perception checks.
Oh, harmless. Oh, harmless. Yeah, no, they have not experienced the fact that this this repent has been like very well, shady and very dangerous.
So they both do not see you. They are yeah, they do not see you. So now it is your turn.
Good. Good. Oh, this is involved now with sneak attack bonus.
Sneak attack bonus, and also because they do not see you when you have advantage, the ability and I love the name I came up with this, let's fucking stab a bitch. Whenever you have advantage against a target, you automatically do double damage against that target.
So basically like a crit.
Basically.
25.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you said what?
Okay. The dagger to hit was 25.
All right, yeah, roll damage.
7. Now let's add it with my sneak attack damage. So 17. I stabbed the guy who I stabbed.
So you knocked him to like way below 0. So I'm gonna say, how do you want to do this?
Well, I literally just sliced his head off. As in, I decapitated him. As in a big old slice.
You just appear out of nowhere, and I just imagine like this anime style moment where you just jump out and your eyes are just glowing red as you just with Stabby just cut the head open as it goes flying. The other guy is freaking the hell out, and as the blood is on Stabby, she's just once again more maniacal laughter. Just yes, yes, more stabbing, more blood, more stabbing, more blood, yay! So
I'm having fun. How traumatized is this guy?
The other guy is very, very traumatized.
Yay, I did my job.
So, is there anything else you do with your turn?
Hide again, see how if he's gonna run or he's gonna stay put.
So, all right. Top of the round, round 4. He is absolutely terrified, so he is going
21.
to have disadvantage on this next attack. But he uses his bonus action to reload this net blaster and aims it at you.
But I hid with a 21. He has to find me again.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, he's going to have disadvantage on that perception check.
I'm enjoying this.
Take the 10, so he does not see you. But he is going to take that bonus action to reload his net blaster, and that is going to be the end of his turn. Now it's your turn.
Ah, crit critical failure. An 8. I try to sneak and hit him, but I failed.
As you go to try and stab him, he immediately jumps out of the way, and this critical fail opens you up for him to attack you with the butt of his rifle.
Ow.
Doesn't matter because it missed anyways.
Is he scared?
So he's like, ah! And then, thrusts the butt of his rifle towards you, and you just kind of you are just standing there, and the butt just goes right beside your head, just does not even touch you.
I just stared at him. It's like, was that supposed to happen, sir?
Is there anything else you do with your turn?
Hide.
All right. Roll that stealth check.
22.
All right. With a 22, you are hidden. He is going to once again make a perception check. He no longer has disadvantage, but this will be hard with you having a 22. He got a natural 20 plus 2 on perception. That is a 22. He does see you and is now going to make a attack with his net blaster. Does an 8 hit? I'm guessing not.
No.
So he goes to launch the net, and it kind of just falls like right in front of your feet. And he is looking absolutely terrified. It is your turn.
Yay. Come on, dice, let me stab him. 16.
A 16 does hit on the dot. Go ahead and roll for damage.
6.
So you go to stab him, and he is once again not looking too well. He kind of doubles over, and he falls to his knees, and your eyes lock with his.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take advantage of this.
All right. Anything else you do with your turn?
I just hide again. I want to watch him be scared. Oh, dang, 17. Now he has to try to find me with a 17 or higher.
So, top of the round 6, I already rolled his perception check, and he failed, so he is just going to go ahead and reload the net blaster, and he's going to shout out to you. He says, look, we just want you to come back. If you surrender now, we promise we will not hurt you. And you can see him from where he is, but he can't see you. And he is just like, he's looking like he's about to crap his pants. Stabby looks up to you and says, let's finish the job.
Yeah, we're gonna finish the job.
It is now your turn, Max.
Let's see, since this is also sneak attack too. Aw, come on, 11.
Doesn't sneak attack
It's
give
just
you
sound.
advantage?
Oh yeah, it does. 14, still sad.
14 unfortunately does not hit. I'm guessing you go ahead and hide.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll that stealth check.
26.
Ooh, damn. Okay, 26. So
Yeah. I'm not making this easy for them.
He has to get a nat 20 in order to see you at this point. Top of the round, round 7. He does not see you. And he's like, look, all right, the society needs you, all right? You kind of just up and disappeared, all right? They were working on something really special for you. So if you just if you just surrender now, then I promise that you'll get something really cool in return. It is now your turn.
Come on, sneak attack. Please work, sneak attack. Oh, come on. Even with advantage, this is not fun. Well, boo!
So you go and try to swing, and once again, do not hit. I'm guessing you hide again?
Yep. 20. Dirty
Oh.
20.
Dirty 20. Top of the round, round 8.
This is not fun. I hate losing.
Perception
Stupid.
check. Die. And he got a 2, so he does not see you, and he is still just cowering, just basically tell you, please come out, please come out. Stabby looks up to you and she's like, look, alright, I understand you're nervous. These are some very bad people, but you are fucking it up big time. Come on!
Yeah, I'm trying. Come on, come on. Yes! 23!
A 23 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. And keep in mind, you do have advantage, so you automatically deal double damage.
Oh, so, oops, then I accidentally rolled that damage dice, the 5-1 as a regular. I guess. I forgot to crit roll. I forgot to crit roll the damage. There we go. Let's see, 10 plus the 6, so 16.
Once again, you take him way below 0. How do you want to do this?
I just stabbed through his. I stabbed so hard that I just got a vital organ out of him.
So as you go, once again, you leap out and go straight for the chest, and you are able to get a clean shot, and dagger goes in one end, comes out the other, and his heart still thumping. Stabby is just ecstatic at this point. Yes, 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 yes! Blood stab, blood stab, blood stab, blood stab, yay! As you pull out the dagger, he falls to the ground. And he is now unconscious. And dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to clean up this mess.
All right. Yeah. How do you plan on cleaning up this mess?
Well, I'm gonna check in my bag if I have any. Well, I'm just gonna let's see. First, I'm just gonna cut up the. Well, I can't cut up everything because, then again, I do need them alive. As in, I'm gonna put them in the resurrect them. As in, I gotta put in back their limbs and everything, so that I can interrogate them. So I'm just gonna stuff them in a big bag.
Oh, okay.
And clean up, yeah, and clean up the mess. As in, I leave no trace of blood on the bag and outside the bag and on myself.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we are missing a player, so viewers, we will be right back while I figure out where the heck they went. All right, everybody, we are back. Mark is back with us, thank God. All right, so Max, you had said that you basically cleaned up the scene of the crime, and essentially nobody knows what happened. So as you make your way, are you gonna go pick up that shipment from the shipping district, or are you just gonna head back to MedCorp?
I'm just gonna head back to MedCorp because, look, I have these bags. I gotta give it to. I gotta start using them, as in bring these guys back so that I can properly interrogate them while they're also still scared. The fact that I, made them literally see God.
Yeah, fair enough. So you walk into MedCorp, and Rexius, what are you doing at this time?
Rexius, I believe that the DM is talking to you.
Rexius, awaken!
Arise from your grave.
Oh, hey, he's back.
Yeah!
If you are talking right now, I cannot hear you, Rex.
Sorry about that. I had to step away for a sec. I think, ironically, I stepped away right as you got back.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I always make it a point to turn off my camera when I step away if we're recording. But
Oh.
as far as what Rex is doing, he is, right now, if he just got up, he has some kind of, like, breakfast, and he is walking through, trying to, like, go through the cyber grades and be like, okay, this one's useful. I don't know why this one exists. That one has criminal implications.
Ooh, give
This
me
one's
that.
useful. That one just makes me speak a different language, and I can't control what language. Okay, and that's what he's doing. He's like going through them, trying to find the ones that are useful and do things he wants.
All right, fair enough. So a medbot kind of tap. They're kind of short, so he kind of taps you on the hip and is like, excuse me, sir. One of your companions is back, and they are currently covered in blood and holding 2 sacks.
Which companion?
The panda.
Oh.
Hey, I have a good reason.
I come out in full, like, angry dad mode. Just, what did you do this time?
I didn't do nothing. These guys, I just plot the sack. These guys attempted to capture me and bring me back to a place I do not want to go back to.
Do you
Yeah,
take
no,
the
it's not
bodies
prison.
out of the bag, Max?
I take out I open the bag. I pull out one of I just show them the uniform tag.
And that's when you see it, Rexius. S.O.H.E, the Society of Humane Experimentation.
I want the excuse to do this, so I'm just going to because I can. He leans in really close to read it, and like he reads it, immediately decides it's a load of crap, so he just goes, "Assholes." Oh, okay. I understand. If you're going to put them in the resurrection machine, do us all a favor and cut off their arms first. I really don't feel like dealing with more imbeciles.
Well, one of them has their heart not in the. One of them has their heart not in their body at the moment. So I gotta first put them, reassemble them back to how they used to be, and then I'll restrain them. Oh, and one of them didn't have their head back on because, yeah, I also showed him Stabby. I also found, and I gotta introduce you to the new knife I found, and it talks.
Hi, I'm Stabby. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. I will let you know right now, if you do anything to hurt my new friend, I'll stab you.
I just like the
Love,
knife.
it wouldn't be the first time
Aw.
I've been stabbed, nor will it be the last. I do not care.
I just like the knife. Don't take this thing away from me.
All right, so Max, do you make your way over to the resurrection room? You kind of place the head close to the body, and the other guy, you kind of put his heart somewhat in the right place. Matter of fact, make me a medicine check to see if you even put it in the right place.
Completely unrelated, I do want to ask,
10.
do we have like a repair thing for the robots?
Yes, there is a repair station for the robots.
Okay. So Rex has probably done like all the automatic repairs, and he started naming the different robots for absolutely no reason.
Aww.
Aww. I
So
wanna
if
name
he
one
ever
ship.
turns and just yells out a name that's not like a party member, he's talking to one specific robot.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
Thanks for letting me
aw,
know about
aw.
that. Max with a 10. Instead of putting the heart in the uh hang on, I gotta figure out how body anatomy works for a second. Instead of putting it
No,
in
that's
the
what
left
basically
side,
it is.
you put it in the right side. But you're like, oh well. And you have some med bots help you out, fire up the resurrection machine and whatnot, and they are restrained. So when they come out of the resurrection machine, one of them gasped the life, the guy who had his head, and he's like trying to touch where, his head was severed, but obviously he's restrained. And the other guy is he's awake, but he doesn't look too good.
I just went, guys, can Medbots, can you please fix his organs first?
The medbots nod their head and they go tend to the other guy. So it's just you and the guy whose head you cut off. And he's like,
Oh, hello.
what do you want from me, you monster?
Oh, you're calling me the monster since the one who tried to attempt to kidnap me.
We were trying to do it peacefully. You cut my damn head off.
Well, I mean, you two were trying to attempt to, how do I put this? It grabbed me, get me to a place I do not want to go back to, and you're calling me the monster. And you guys used nets.
Yeah, nets. We didn't use any sort of lethal force. We were just restraining you.
Yeah. You think that I would enjoy being put in a net and dragged to a place I do not want to go back to? That is why I left that place. You think the suffering and the pain is worth it? No!
Look, I can't begin to imagine what you went through. I just started 2 days ago, so I don't really know you like that. But what I do know is what my boss told me was to bring you back because they were not finished experimenting with you. Right now, and I really wish my boss would have told me this, you are a crazy, murderous, homicidal maniac, and you're supposed to
I'm
be
not a maniac.
subservient, obedient, docile, all of that stuff.
First of all, I don't want to be anyone's little servant. Second of all, I'm my own person. Also, I'm not that murderous. I did bit one guy in the nuts, but that's because he was a very bad guy who was just gonna bring in more problems. That's gonna cause your boss to have more problems. You heard of the Lord of Rust? Well, that one guy in that cult wants to bring him back into this world. You know what's gonna happen? Oh, it's gonna happen. Problems to be both of you guys gonna have a whole lot of problems. And does it look like any of you guys care about that? No.
We didn't know anything about. I don't know anything about the Lord of Rust or his return or whatever. Look, like I
Yeah,
said,
there's a cult.
I just started last week, and I was just told to bring you back alive and to not use lethal force. All right, so if you're gonna try and get information out of me, good fucking luck, because if I literally say anything, my brain gets fried. And you can use that fancy machine all you want, but every time I give you a piece of information, my brain's just gonna get more and more fried.
Well, then I don't care. If your brain gets more and more fried, well, we can always fix you, if you understand. And I mean, we could also just literally go find what is in your brain that's gonna make you fried. How's that?
Plus, she's
Look.
keeping a prisoner in a hospital.
Look, please, just let me go. I swear on I swear I will leave you alone. I will go tell I will go tell my boss that you are dead. that we went to try and find you and someone else got to you first and you're dead. And look, just leave me alone. Let me go. Fix my friend. Let us both go. Now that I think about it, let us both go. And I swear to you, we will leave you alone. You will never see us or anyone from So ever again.
The problem is the people you work for. If you don't bring back the specimen alive, even a corpse, to prove that they're dead, they're gonna kill you. So, do you really want to go back?
Oh my God. Oh God.
I am going to persuade this man.
Stabby all of a sudden speaks up. You know, I say we stab him. I mean, honestly, he's not going to give us any information that we actually need. So, I
True.
mean, let's just stab him a whole bunch, you know?
I mean, he is not providing us any information, and he's just being completely useless right about now.
Look, I mean, I don't know what kind of information you want, all right? If you don't want anything to do with So, then why do you want any information out of me?
Well, first of all, I want to know why do they are desperately in needing me back when they could have easily just replaced.
Okay, so you want to know why they want you back? Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why they want you back. They want you back because you have been gaining a lot of traction as one of the members of the Moon Shadows, or whatever the name of your stupid organization is called. So,
Wow, don't call us this stupid.
so you've been gaining a lot of traction, and it's only a matter of time before people start putting their noses where they're not supposed to be, and they find out that you came from us, and all of a sudden our innocent title of humane experimentation is going to get very quickly changed. So basically, yeah. And just like that,
Well,
you hear a device begin to whirl as electricity sparks from the back of his head as he just screams out in pain and falls face first onto the floor.
so now I know what they're really after. They're really after just to find a way to find me, to make sure I end up being one of their little pets, and they permanently silence any matters that involves me. I'm just gonna report this to the party.
All right, so the party is gathered around, and Max, I'll let you describe how you. I'll let you basically how do you let the party know about this?
I explained to them how a company that I put on the quotes on the word humane, the whole society of humane experimentation, they're really just after me for, well, being literally one of their little side projects, and being that the fact that any media could end up trying to sniff their nose into their business, hearing that, oh, it's not really a nice company, so to speak. Yeah, apparently they got problems with me being my own person and me being linked to this group. They want to get rid of me, making me more like what they wanted, and then put on a little smile for the cameras and make sure I'm no longer known, as in my existence gone.
All right. So how's the party feeling about this?
I think that these individuals need to be stopped.
I've got to say, first thing, I imagine that when she wanted to do the finger quotes, because she's a panda, she doesn't have fingers, she just like punched Hugo in the thigh and made him do it.
Yeah, it's like, no, you do it, please. I don't have any fingers. I have paws.
But all right, Hugin, you were saying?
I think that this organization is clearly disturbing. There are no proper authorities to deal with this. If
When
not,
There is no. If there was such thing as a proper authority, they would have stopped a cult. They would have stopped this whole animal experimentation too. They would have stopped them. But do you think that they give? If
Well,
there
that
is
way,
one, do you think they even know that the existence of this company? This company is more like a front, as in their face. It just looked like we obviously make these animals to be, kind and perfect for human companionship.
love how that I am able to get my point across. It's so amazing. At the way that I'm completely talked over. Why, thank you very much for ignoring my point. Look, society clearly does not know what this organization is up to. Clearly, you're the key. Perhaps the answer would be more of a more open media presence, to kind of tell your side of the story, create sort of like public outrage against this organization, force politicians to get involved, and basically allow for a less violent um, way of dealing with things. I know that's a little out of character for me.
Yeah,
I
the
have a
irony.
different idea.
What's the idea? Because I don't think media would be a great plan because they will find a way to silence the media.
No,
There,
I was gonna
I
say,
mean,
Gilgan, give yourself a port of inspiration. That is a definite, like, very thought out plan. Um, and I will say, as the DM, it could very well work.
if we go live, they can't necessarily silence you if it's on every single screen on the late night news.
Yeah, but they'll fire back a counterpoint saying, "Hey, these people have
Yes,
been targeting us. We have done nothing shady," showing literally animals being gentle and harmless.
they're going to see Max. The great thing about creating a level of dissent, at the very least, they will open up an inquiry, and as a result, they will send authorities to investigate this facility. And given the amount of time, uh, given, well, what will be said, chances are they won't have enough time to clean up everything. And all you need is a little bit so that they can dig a little bit deeper. And sooner or later, people will be offered deals and they will start singing like canaries.
Mark,
but Hugan
wow.
made. You want to get politicians involved. We're a political power in this area.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, we're probably the highest political power in this area. Not to mention, Max, you said they operate as a corporation, a company, right?
Mm-hmm. An
I
illegal one,
turned to
though.
one of the to like an accounting droid over to my right and just uh, Anthony, can we afford to just buy them?
They're technically not a
Well,
legal company.
I'd have to take a look at the expenses. It'd probably take me about 10-15 minutes, but I can have a response by then.
Please do so. What if we just while he goes off to do his thing, what if we just buy them out and replace them all with I don't know what to call them, tree huggers, hippy dippy druid types.
I mean, that
Do the same work
Yes.
in a way that's less harmful and the animals can actually consent to beforehand.
what's
Yeah,
this
but the problem is most of the animals they'd experimented. It's the equivalent of how do I
for
put
the
this in a way that makes sense?
starting another operation that's even
It's-
sleazier?
Ooh, another sleazy operation?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. People are not just going to change their behavior just because you buy them out. They're going to take
yeah.
that and probably continue their negative behavior.
See, that's why when we replace them, we tell everyone we're moving them somewhere, and we just... How do I put this?
Make
I
them
point
visit the
to
farm.
Max's dagger and just solve the problem.
If they,
Permanently.
Stabby
Yes, if-
speaks up. I'm all for this plan, and I just realized, Hugin, this might, as far as I know, this is your first time seeing Stabby, so you just hear this talking dagger, and just real quick, I want to see what your reaction as Hugin would be to just a dagger agreeing to killing a bunch of people.
the most apt thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. A sentient weapon abdicating for violence. Gee, who would have thought?
I just like. Well, I mean, it's illegal as a organization. This thing I came from. Basically, both of us are basically custodies because we're illegal experiments.
Jailed. They're just going to continue the behavior.
Hugin, give yourself a point of inspiration. That was absolutely freaking hilarious. All right, so we will be right back, fellow viewers. I will let the party kind of discuss their plans for what they're going to be doing with So, and we will be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. The party has ultimately decided what is going to happen. So let's just do a quick refresh, just real quick. Rexius, what is the plan? What is your plan?
So the plan that we had agreed on, we are going to go out and we're going to buy So completely, fire everyone that works there, and we're planning to replace them with essentially a bunch of like rangers and druids who will be able to continue the research, but they'll use things like speak with animal to make sure all of the new test subjects are consenting to the tests. The old test subjects will just kind of be taken care of. And then as they leave, because we're planning to pay them in cash, as they leave, Max is essentially going to run over, grab like the briefcase or whatever the money is in and go, "This is my pain and suffering money now," and run away.
More than just a suitcase. I have another bag.
All right, all right. So, your accountant robot, what did you say his name was? Anthony?
Yeah, I named him Anthony.
All right. Anthony the accountant sounds like the name of an OnlyFans. Jeez Louise.
Oh
all right.
no.
So Anthony the accountant comes back and he says, well, I've gone through the finances and we are able to do this. With little to
Ooh.
no repercussions. The only repercussion is, we may not be able to get certain supplies, which speaking of which, Anthony turns to you, Max, and said, one of the medbots said that they had sent you out to pick up the shipment.
Yeah, I
from
was
the
supposed to. Yeah, I was supposed to pick up the shipment, but those guys decided to jump on me. So the shipment is still at the docks. We're gonna have to go pick him up first.
Oh, no worries. I've got another medbot on their way.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't pick up the shipment due to these guys decides to bother me in a way I don't exactly like to be bothered.
No worries. So, and he opens up his chest compartment and a piece of paper shows up and he hands it to you, Rex, and he says, "This is basically a breakdown of, you didn't really give me a number, so I just went with we'll just bleh, bleh, sorry, words.
I just imagine a medbot do that.
So I have it set here for all right. Thanks for the heads up, Hugin. If you do disconnect, we'll be waiting for you. But I have it set here for basically 4 million gold pieces. We do have the finances to be able to buy at
Mhm.
4 million. if they try to ask for 5 million, we are still technically able to do that. It might set us back just a little bit, but short version, we should be able to get it taken care of.
Perfect.
All right. And so on the piece of paper, it breaks down like the finances, potential setbacks, everything like that. And then at the very bottom, it gives you the location of where So is. And it's about a 45-minute walk outside of Ironhelm. Checking the weather outside, it's actually very sunny. You guys haven't seen a mana storm in like forever.
That's
Do
good
we
news.
happen to own any like warehouses that are in that same general area?
Warehouses, I'll roll a percentile dice.
Preferably that aren't storing anything important.
Ones that are very empty.
Yeah, you guys just so happen to have a empty warehouse on the way there, we'll say.
Oh, does it have a teleporter? Oh heck, you in?
You can disconnect it.
So I'm gonna keep going forward with Hugin's plan in addition to mine. So I want to send a scouting droid or something ahead to them to have their executives, their team, whatever, basically everybody meet us at that warehouse.
Okay. So you find a droid
And
any
inform them we'll be paying in cash.
Okay.
Oh.
Any
I'll be holding.
just out of curiosity, do you have the name for this scouting droid? I'll be asking you for all these droids' names because
Absolutely,
you're
yes.
basically giving me
Oh.
free names.
Bandit.
Oh,
Bandit.
absolutely. I can do this indefinitely, especially because I've been role playing long enough. So I go over to where like our scouting droids are, and I'm like, all right, who do I trust for this? Ah, there you are. And I walk over and I like tap one of them on like the little back of their thing, basically hitting like a power button to wake it up. Hello there, Serana. It's time to put you to work. Let's go.
All right, sir. What are we doing?
So I tell her, I basically give her a hollow message for them, so they'll see me. I send them her all the way there, and essentially the hollow message just says, hi, I'm Rexius of RR&R Industries. I have recently acquired MedCorp as an acquisition and would like to purchase and all of your research findings and technology immediately. Bring all of your staff so that I can do personal interviews to decide who we keep and who we do not. Meet us at this exact location, and then I like hold up my hand and the coordinates for that warehouse are right there.
Okay.
Do not bring any test subjects.
All right. So you hand the hollow message off, the droid goes out, and about 45 minutes go by, and you receive a call essentially from your scout bot Serana. Beautiful name, by the way. And she says that they have agreed to the price that you have set, and they'd be more than willing to conduct business. They will be waiting for you at the warehouse location.
And with that, I'm gonna gather up my party, which me, Max, Hugin. Church is still in the closet. I walk by and I'm like, note to self: get idiot-proof closets. Jeez. Okay, security droids, and I walk over and to probably just whichever ones are the most high tech right now that are like incorporating stuff we got from Aaron, and it's just Derek, Isaac, Ezekiel, come with me. Bring Morgan.
They nod their heads, and Phalaton actually walks up to you and he says, I heard about what happened to Max, and I personally can't stand for it. I want to come.
Aw.
I clap him on the shoulder and I look him in the eyes and I just outright. And this is probably the first like robot that Rex does not address like they're a personal friend, and it's Phaeton. Of course you're coming, unless you choose not to. Someone has to be around to take over if for some reason my brothers and I cannot continue our work here. That's what I want for you.
His eyes
Aw.
grow wide, and he's just like, wow, okay, okay.
Big
Well,
responsibilities.
I will have to, um, address that later. All right, let's go. And
Do
you
us a
guys head
favor.
out.
Grab a few flamethrowers before we go for you and the other security droids, and then let's go, son. And I smack him on the shoulder and walk away.
Sure enough, he grabs those flamethrowers. He puts them in a crate for safekeeping for now. So, um, and you guys, with you guys being MedCorp, you guys do have like transport, basically a wagon, but except instead of wheels, it hovers and it does not require a horse. You just a device that you strap onto your arm, and you can move it. Having it like this, it moves right next to you. Putting your arm down causes it to stop and gently set down on the ground. Um, so is the entire party riding in the wagon? Because at least one person has
Yeah.
to stay outside with the device strapped to the arm.
I'll probably be the one doing that just to get there. Everyone else is most likely in the wagon.
Yeah.
So about 45 minutes go by, and you see just barely in the distance the headquarters of S.O.H.E, surrounded by a town, and then that town kind of stretches out, and lo and behold, there was one of your warehouses. It seems that the previous CEO maybe kind of forgot that this warehouse was even here, because there's absolutely nothing in here. And sure enough, the CEO of S.O.H.E, oh, something I forgot to mention about the wagon. Nobody can see what's inside the wagon, but anyone who is inside the wagon can see what's outside. So, Max, you see the CEO of S.O.H.E, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw to kind of prevent yourself from going crazy.
Okay. Yeah. The premise. Oh, okay. 17.
With a 17, you are filled with anger and rage and just taken back to horrible, horrible times. But you take a deep breath in and out, and you say to yourself, he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Yeah, but just not now.
And so the CEO, Rexius, he sees you walk up and he says, hi, my name is Aaron. Aaron, not Aaron like Aaron Bell.
Hey, Ron.
Aaron. Is there an Aaron in here? Anyway, so he reaches out your hand. My name is Aaron So. I am the CEO of, So. And it is an absolute pleasure to be meeting the man who took control of MedCorp.
Absolutely. And I grab him. I give him one of those really firm handshakes, the kind where, like, if he's not a particularly strong person, it's a ow kind of thing.
He does
Ooh.
flinch a little bit, but not like ah. Just more like very, very firm handshake.
I have taken over MedCorp to secure our medical and electrical endeavors, and now I am buying out you, and I hold up like a suitcase or something that has all of the money in it,
Money.
so that we can pursue more veterinary endeavors.
Of course. We are known as the Society of Humane Experimentation. You will find that all of our experiments are very much taken care of. You did say not to bring any test subjects, so I did listen. But after this acquisition is said and done, you must see some of these test subjects. They
Yes.
they are truly a sight to behold.
Oh, I'm familiar with your studies.
You must be referring to the the red panda.
Indeed, it seems you have rather, presumably unintentionally, I say, like, trying really hard to push the politically, this obviously wasn't on purpose, the side of things. It's like, created quite the assassin.
Yes, I can assure you that that was not our intention whatsoever. As some experiments
Hmm.
went awry, and before we could fix anything, they did escape. But you know, what's done is done. I can't really change the past, and hopefully, she is not too much trouble for you.
I
And
love the idea that they're making eye contact and they're both like, this was not on purpose.
meanwhile, I'm in the wagon. I'm like, yeah. Don't you dare say I am a handful.
But
Well,
so,
why don't we all head inside and get this paperwork signed, shall we?
of course. Do you want to bring your wagon inside? While this town is very nice, I know bandits can be just about anywhere.
You know, I suppose you're correct, and I'll like tap the side, which is the cue for Phallaton and all the security droids to like pile out. And normally I would say that like he would have asked Mark to do it, but since or Human to do it, but since Mark's not here, Phallaton is like probably holding Max, so it looks like he's trying to make sure she doesn't like run away and go off and do little shithead things.
Hey,
When really he's just like, come here, just shut up.
And like, so in the wagon, Max, you do hear the side of the wagon tap, and Phallaton looks to you and he says, "Look, I'm I'm going to do this. Just know that I do not like this, and I if I hurt you by accident, I'm sorry, and I will fix you up."
fine. But I don't like this because the fact that these guys are obviously going to, I'd suggest to get me back onto, their place, so to speak.
Don't worry, Max. You have my word as a awakened medbot that they will not get to you. If they try,
I,
they're gonna have to go
I
through
hug him.
me.
I hug him.
So everybody files out. The wagon, the wagon, and everybody come inside. The CEO looks at you, Max, and you can tell he's trying to keep a straight face, but you can tell that he does not like the fact that you are not in a cage right now.
Wow. You just downloaded my face. I just really wanted to just use the middle finger on him. Just flip him off.
You flip him off, and he kind of he smiles and just walks into the warehouse, and he says, "Well, um, you said you wanted to conduct personal interviews with everyone, so I'll take the money, and you conduct the interviews, and we'll get this paperwork signed afterwards."
Let's do the paperwork first. Paperwork, then I'll pay you and talk with everyone else.
Of course, I entirely understand. And he kind of claps his hands, and you guys see a actual like panda walk up, and you see that he is wearing a collar, and there seems to be a sort of chip on the side of it, but and both of you make me a insight check.
Mm, I don't like this.
Don't worry, it's nothing bad, I can assure you.
17.
All right, 17
I'm
and
17.
17 and oh shoot,
Also 17, yeah.
Peloton will roll as well, and he got a 22. Everyone notices this panda is in pain. He does not want to be here. He does not want to be doing this, but yet he's forced to. And
Yeah,
so the
this is
panda
why I don't like this place.
Mhm. The panda hands over the clipboard, a clipboard to the CEO, who he then hands to you, pulls a pen out of a shirt pocket, and he's like, just sign right there on the dotted line.
I read over the contract and everything to make sure that there's no him sneaking behind me,
I hand him
anything
the light.
before I sign it. And then I look at him and I go, I told you none of the test subjects were to be here. Are you an idiot?
Okay, all right. I understand where you are coming from. Um, this here, his name is Pan Pan, and he's my butler. And Pan Pan was not like from me. He was from my father. My father entrusted him to me, and even if I told him not to come, he would not. Or like he wouldn't listen. He would, because he was entrusted to me by my father. He is the only subject here, and I swear that on my life.
So I look over and I have to ask, is Pan Pan included in the contract?
Pan Pan is indeed included in the contract. Hey, Mark
Oh,
back! All right, real
This is the
quick,
best
Mark, let's
possible
just
time for Mark to come.
Mark will fill you in on what's going on. Basically, everybody's geared up. Everybody got geared up, ready to go. There's flamethrowers involved. I'm scared to know what that means, but okay. Balaton was talking to Rex, basically being like, "Hey, I don't like what these people are doing. I want to come." Rexius kind of said that Balaton is going to take over MedCorp should anything happen to him and his brothers, and they're here. They're at the warehouse. And they're about to get everything signed over. That's kind of the TLDR of what you missed.
I will say everything is already signed.
All right. So reading over the contract, there's no shady shit. Nothing. Like, he forfeits everything to you, and he gets the money, and everybody's happy.
Right. I got this. All right. As soon as this is taken care of, I pocket the deed, of course. Then I look at them and I say the following. There's something to be said about an individual who will abuse animals. They're irredeemable, slime even, and completely, well, a threat to society. And that threat must be neutralized. I cast Fireball on them.
we have the
Oh
flamethrowers for a
my
reason.
God.
The only thing I wanted to do before I was going to tell him to do that anyways, is I wanted to get Pan Pan and any of the other like animals outside first, and then I was gonna be like, human fireball and have the robots we brought with us torch the place from the outside. And the suitcase that the money's in is probably it would be the most fireproof thing we could find.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The suitcase is in fact fireproof. So basically,
We don't want money
Rexius,
burn.
Max, and Phallaton all kind of walk out with Pan Pan.
We're gonna
And
get the flip
Hugin
off
does
Pan
his
Pan.
Hugin does his super badass speech, which, by the way, Hugin, give yourself a point of inspiration, because that was some fantastic roleplay right there. And you cast Fireball. All right. So I'm not gonna even have you roll damage on this. We're just gonna go cinematic mode for a second. You cast Fireball. Everybody is screaming in pain and agony. You walk over to the CEO, who is also screaming in pain and agony, and you pick up the suitcase. He looks up to you and he says, "You fucking sly bastards."
There's you.
Use animals. There's no excuse.
You abuse animals. You insult me. You can't follow a basic direction. And you still have the sheer idiocy to think I would let scum like you walk out of here alive. You tried to kidnap one of my companions. The last thing that he would hear from me before like the whole building is just consumed in fire is just, when we're done, I'll find your skull and put it on a stick.
Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, Hugin, you grab the briefcase, you walk out. The security drones and Phallaton are all just torching the place from the outside. You guys are just keeping an eye to make sure that the fire does not spread to the town, because I'm sure you all would agree the town does not deserve it. So you guys
I'm
keep
gonna
the fire
help.
contained. The building burns down to the ground, and sure enough, Rexius, looking through the rubble, you do find the skull of the CEO.
I'm just gonna help Pan Pan just like get him his collar off and get the chip off him.
And Pan Pan, you, Max, and Pan Pan looks at you and says, They told me you were dead."
Not dead. I escaped because I found the right people that could have, saved the rest of us.
Thank you for saving not only me, but everyone else.
You guys don't deserve to be behind a cage and be forced to dance to their damn tone. They're horrible people, dude.
Is it wrong of me to feel relieved that he's dead?
Not really. You deserve this.
I just love the nonchalant. Not really.
Like,
But,
nah.
Yes, they've been fired.
All
I mean,
right,
we've been
well,
put in a cage, dude. No.
so everybody loads back up into the wagon, travels back to Iron Helm, and as for the experiments, you guys quickly swing over to the lab, basically tell all the experimentation or experiments that, hey, we now own this company, and we are now saying that you are good to go. Whether you want to go do your own thing or you want to stay here, because for whatever reason, you're good to do so. All the animals say thank you and whatnot. And traveling back to Iron Helm, you guys, you put the wagon, back into the warehouse that you guys have in Iron Helm, and go load everyone back in. And as you guys are kind of getting ready to settle down from everything, you hear the doors open up and you hear two booming voices in unison say, "Rexius, it's been far too long." And with that, that is where we are going to end today's session. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to my amazing players for joining me on this adventure. If you guys like what you see, make sure you leave a like, you comment, you subscribe, and you ring that bell, ding ding ding, and join the notification station, the whole shebang, shaboodle, the whole kit and caboodle, if you know what I mean. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. Thanks again to my amazing players for joining. And this is Rose and Friends signing off. Good boy.